Okay, today I'm going to be attempting homemade puff pastry that I'm then going to put in like a cheese. I'm going to use it to make a cheese Danish. I have off to the side my ingredients. I have all-purpose flour, salt, some really cold water. I've even put ice in it. And I actually have the butter in the freezer, just pre-chilling. You're going to need a grater, a 1 cup, a half a cup, and a fourth a teaspoon. On top of that, you're also going to need a really sharp knife. And my hair's not tied back because this is my kitchen, not yours. But don't worry, I did watch a whole YouTube video before this. So I need 2 cups of this. And I know pastry chefs are supposed to like bang it with a knife and scrape it off and flatten it. I just use the side of the flour bag, honestly. Everyone I know, I've been baking since I was 16, and everyone I know is like, oh my god, it's so good, what do you do to it? And I'm like, just love. Honestly, it's not following the recipe properly, okay? A magician never gives away their trade secrets. Okay, a fourth. I automatically just have this urge to double the recipe, but I'm not going to. We're just, yes, yeah. I like it. This is going to be 4 cups of flour, measured at the side of the bag. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. It did. How long does it be? Okay. You want to use really cold butter. Oh, wait, but we're doubling the recipe. Okay, so that's 2 cups and another half cup to mix the salt and stuff together. So just really slowly mix it together. Use the wrapper. And it just, ooh, that's smooth like butter. Okay, I grated it back into a block. I grated some of it. I would mix some of it so that the butter didn't stick together. Okay, this looks like fresh mozzarella, and I must say the urge to just like scrumptious it into my mouth is. And so then I thought I was like freaking cake boss, okay, like ace of cakes over here, like that looks mixy mixed. Remember I said I had that ice water off to the side, half a cup. Yes, I solely believe that dry and wet ingredients are interchangeable. And because it's double recipe, I am going to start with half a cup. Keep adding teaspoon at a time until it looks like it's kind of sticky, and like there's not a lot of dry powder in it anymore. So I'm going to keep going like that. Like it's not going to be wet, but say if we take some, when I pinch it, it stays together. Like, I really hope the sound on this video is coming out well. And it's form it till it sticks together. You don't want to push it because you don't want the butter to melt into the dough, because we want it to have chunks of butter still. Mary Poppins and practically perfect in every way. This is going to set in the fridge for 3 minutes. Vanilla. Oh, what would you believe? Okay. Another side quest story. So for the cheese filling for the Danish, we're going to need a small bowl, a teaspoon, a tablespoon, a half a cup, spatula. For ingredients, we're going to need eggs, lemon juice, cream cheese, white sugar. Anyway, we're going to be separating these egg yolks. Okay, so you're just going to bounce your yolk back and forth. I'm going to use a second bowl, but I feel confident enough that I'm okay just to stick the egg yolk in there. Look at that. Beautiful done. Doubling this recipe because I did double the dough recipe. However many Danishes this make, I'm thinking it's going to make around like 12 to 16 maybe. And just let this mix. Didn't say how many grams are in here. Why do you not say how many grams in here? So we want 2 cups of cream cheese. This whole container is exactly what I needed, which, yeah, mix and mix. Okay. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. I'm supposed to use a half teaspoon for this whole recipe. I have 1 teaspoon, so I'm just going to try and eyeball half a teaspoon. There goes our timer for the dough. I just finished mixing up the cream cheese filling. Here I have just a medium-sized piping bag draped over a glass so that I can fill it. It doesn't look so funny, but it's fine. I'm actually going to try and keep this down as much as I can. I'm actually going to use one of these bag clips, and I'm going to use that to secure this. Okay, I'm going to stick these in the fridge to chill while I grab our dough. I'm just going to lightly. Okay. I'm actually going to save my saran wrap over here because we are going to be wrapping it back up and letting it chill for another duration of 30 minutes. And I'm going to flour the rolling thing. Now, I always say lightly flour because that's what everyone else says. I admit, probably a little heavy on the flour. You know what? Bob was a little heavy on me. I'm taking the dough and I'm wrapping it back in the saran wrap we had it. And we're sticking this actually beautifully rolled dough, which, oh, you see the perfect layers there, how smooth this dough is. We're putting this back in the fridge for another 30 minutes. I know it does from the outside to the inside anyways, perfectly with you guys. And of course the lighting, you can kind of see, look at all those beautiful layers from all. I always see myself being like one of those, like the baker movies where everyone's like, wow, you're such a good baker. And then she ends up being like this little home baker who everyone falls in love with. And like, if it was a Hallmark movie, like my husband would be dead and would have made the perfect housewife. Stay at home, bake all day, and bear children, and I wouldn't have to work. Maybe? Okay. We're going for it. Okay, we're gonna go directly in half. Okay. Now we're just cutting into eighths. Okay. And I'm just gonna fold these in, I guess. I don't know. My baking never looks that great. My cakes do, but my baking doesn't. I'm kind of just folding in the corners, I guess, so they look like that. Using hard or sharp objects in the kitchen. Make sure to ask a parent. Oh, yes. Now we have our 2 pans prepped. So I'm gonna go back over and mix up that egg wash again. So that's fine. And this just says to bake them until lightly browned. Okay. We're gonna pop these in the oven for a couple minutes. I guess I should convection bake 400. I'm gonna put the big tray on the bottom, I think. Okay, and this little one on the top. Hi, honey. I'm making YouTube videos. Look at how absolutely perfect those turned out to be.